The idea that we can change realities all sounds like crazy talk, right? Well, believe it or not, it is real. I got something I want to share with y'all. All I gotta say is, it's so sad how society manipulates people who don't know the thing we know, and usually is done for a specific agenda. Us shifters are so hard to control because we realize we don't need to flow with the river of time. As we live life, we can pretty much live in any timeline we want, in our desired realities. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with one of my old classmates I graduated with about this. We talked about spirituality, and I told him how it saved my life, and one of those things was reality shifting. Usually, I'm not one to open up about my shifter side in my normal life because, you know, how people are. But because my classmate is a chill person, I decided, you know what? Maybe we could have a good friendly discussion about this. What could go wrong? If he agrees with what I say, cool. But if not, that's okay too, because opinions are like assholes, and everyone has one. Not everyone is going to agree with you. That's how life is. As long as you're respectful when disagreeing, then there's nothing wrong with that. I thought this was my case, and oh boy, I got myself into a very fun situation. So we start talking about everything spirituality related, like law of attraction, law of assumption, and manifestation. I told him all these things that were able to save my life. And of course, I brought up reality shifting. So we continued to have a conversation about that, and he basically told me that he's not all about that spiritual life anymore. He says it is witchcraft and it's demonic, and how I'm using the devil's power for my own desires. And yeah, bro, not gonna lie, bro, I'm all like, what the fuck, bro? And the way he delivered it was not the most friendliest way either. And this guy's like the nicest dude you'll ever meet. But when he started to go off on me and shit, bro, it's like I shifted to a reality where I saw a different side of him. Like it didn't even feel like him by this point, bro. I'm all like, what the hell, man? Like even right now, bro, I still feel so shocked, bro, that that happened. Like I didn't retaliate or anything like that. I just tried to remain respectful. I tried to share my experiences and how it helped me, but I feel like everything I told him just went through one ear and out the other, pretty much. Then he said some harsh things like how I'm going to hell or how I switched sides because he knows I'm a believer in God, but I'm not a Christian. And for those of you out there who believe in God, don't worry, shifting or anything spiritual related isn't going to damage your religion or any way because yeah, I'm a believer in God, but at the end of the day, I'm not religious really. I'm more spiritual, and you can be spiritual and believe in God. But yeah, at the end of the day, I couldn't help but deep down inside feeling upset that this is what society has come to. And I try to stay respectful. I still try to stay respectful. But this is why I don't open up about shifting too much because people tend to get mad when you can tell them that they can change their reality. And because of the limiting beliefs they've been programmed to have by society, which is why I say belief is very important when it comes to shifting. After this was when I did the most mature thing, and that was to just walk away from the situation. And one thing I've learned, guys, is walking away is the most powerful move. Because at the end of the day, I know how much intuition and power I have, and know from what's right and what's wrong of how I use my powers. And why fight about it pretty much, if I know that, right? And this video is not to diss that guy by any means. That's not the intention here. The intention here is just to remind you guys how lucky you are to be in this position to know you can shift. You have it better than most others, and be thankful. And at the end of the day, I just want to end this video with a quote from Spider-Man 2, basically, that sums up all this so perfectly, of course, with how much power we have and everything, and how we should use it for the greater good. And that's, with great power comes great responsibility.